From sandy beachfront solitude, where there's 235 days of sun per year, to underrated gems that cost 32% less than the nationwide average. Today on Across the Globe, we'll be exploring the 10 best secret East Coast retirement towns nobody talks about. So let's get right into it. Number 10, Stonybrook, New York. Nestled on Long Island's North Shore is Stonybrook, New York. Founded in the 1600s, it briefly dabbled in its own shipbuilding industry. However, it seems its true calling was to become the charming village it is today, complete with cobblestone streets and a picturesque harbor that might have caused a few history buffs to swoon. Today, Stonybrook is slowly but surely gaining popularity as a retirement haven, beckoning folks with its serene landscape and a more relaxed pace of life. In August 2024, Stonybrook came 9th on Travel + Leisure's list of the best places to retire on the East Coast. They noted how the charming town is a 2-hour ride on the Long Island Railroad to Penn Station in Manhattan. And if you drive an hour east, the wineries of the North Fork welcome visitors for tastings and farms provide fresh seasonal produce. They added that a plus of retiring here is the fact that New York does not tax Social Security income, meaning your golden years savings can stretch a little further. Stonybrook also has a relatively low crime rate, making the charming hamlet safer than 71% of other U.S. cities, according to Neighborhood Scout. Number 9, Beaufort, North Carolina. Beaufort, North Carolina, a coastal gem that seems to have stepped right out of a picture book. Founded in the 1700s, this charming town survived the Revolutionary War and even played host to some rather famous pirates. For retirees, Beaufort offers the ultimate treasure trove of active living. Think kayaking with dolphins, strolling through beautiful parks, and joining a community that greets you like a long-lost friend. According to Best Places, the overall cost of living index in Beaufort is 81.59, which is 8% lower than the national average. And according to Beaufort NC, although this town isn't exactly up there in popularity compared to destinations like Florida, this gives it an advantage. They stated that Beaufort is a wonderful place to retire because there's always something to do here. They also noted that it is a great place to stay active and healthy in your golden years, with 60% of Beaufort residents living within a 10-minute walk of a park, various courts, and playing fields, making it easy to get in those daily 10,000 steps everyone is harping on about lately. In terms of crime, you should feel pretty safe here. According to Neighborhood Scout, Beaufort is safer than 15% of other U.S. cities. And as reported by Best Places, Beaufort has a slightly lower violent crime rate compared to the national average, with a rate of 21.6 compared to the U.S. average of 22.7. Number 8, Savannah, Georgia. Savannah, Georgia, with its charming paved streets and iconic Spanish moss, is like the warm hug of the South that you didn't know you needed. Founded in 1733 by James Oglethorpe, this city has seen its fair share of history, from its role in the Revolutionary War to being a pivotal point in the Civil War. It even survived General Sherman's infamous March to the Sea, which is no small feat. Talk about resilience. Today, Savannah boasts a population of around 147,000, so it's no wonder it's a popular holiday hotspot. People are drawn in by its rich history, stunning architecture, and the intoxicating aroma of fried chicken wafting through the air. But here's the twist. It's becoming the retirement secret of the century. Forget the cliche of Florida with its endless golf courses and alligators. Savannah offers an active lifestyle amidst breathtaking parks, vibrant culture, and all the shrimp and grits your heart desires. In January 2024, The Landings stated that Savannah is one of the best places to retire in Georgia, exuding a vibrant atmosphere brimming with both imaginative and lively energy. They listed 6 reasons why active adults are choosing to retire here. These are year-round sun, historic landmarks, a rich history to absorb, endless entertainment, artistic culture, and the main draw, a favorable cost of living. They noted that Savannah boasts a cost of living 17% below the national average and a national median home price of $260,000, which is 31% below the national average. Number 7. Portland, Maine. If you're not a sun worshiper and the idea of lounging by the pool all day sounds like a swift route to boredom, then Portland, Maine might just be your slice of heaven on the East Coast. Known for its stunning waterfront, thriving art scene, and fabulous seafood. Lobster rolls, anyone? This charming city invites retirees to embrace the outdoors in a whole new way. Imagine hiking along rugged coastal trails, exploring lighthouses, or cozying up in a cafe with a warm bowl of clam chowder while watching the snowflakes fall outside. In March 2024, The Travel called Maine iconic and one of the best places to retire in America, singing its praises for its stunning nature, accessibility to healthcare, sense of community, and affordable housing. Sure, the cost of living might be a smidgen higher here. Okay, smidgen might be a little misleading. It's actually the 6th highest in the country. But hey, you can't put a price on happiness, right? However, to at least partially make up for the high cost of living, you also get to enjoy the peace of mind that comes with living in one of the safest states in the nation. In May 2024, U.S. News ranked the top 10 safest states in America. Maine came second. According to The Travel, Portland is considered one of the safest places in the United States, with a strong police presence and a tight-knit community that looks out for one another. Number 6. Anderson, South Carolina. If you're looking for a retirement spot that won't break the bank, Anderson, South Carolina could be for you. With a population of around 30,000 people, this hidden gem is just waiting for retirees to discover its charming small-town allure. Founded in 1826 and lovingly known as the Electric City due to its bustling cotton mills and early adoption of electricity, Anderson has a rich history that weaves together old Southern traditions with modern comforts. With its scenic lakes, vibrant downtown, and friendly folks who'd swear they make the best barbecue and won't hesitate to challenge you to a taste test, it's hard not to feel right at home. The laid-back atmosphere welcomes those golden years vibes where daytime activities can range from leisurely strolls around Lake Hartwell to Anderson County Museum to Anderson Arts Center, where you can appreciate the work of local artists. In May 2024, Yahoo Finance ranked Anderson 5th on their list of hidden gem locations in the U.S. where you can retire for cheap. They noted how it has the nickname of the friendliest city in South Carolina. They also noted how it is an affordable place to live, with the average rent price being just about $1,050. They added that Anderson is only a 2-hour drive from both Atlanta, Georgia, and Charlotte, North Carolina, so you are close to a few fun big cities. Number 5. Caribou, Maine. Caribou, Maine, a Northwoods treasure that might just be one of the best-kept secrets in the retirement game. Founded in the 1800s and named after the majestic caribou, Caribou boasts a rich history steeped in agriculture and forestry. While most people flock to the big city lights, those in the know are settling in this cozy nook where winter brings more snow than you can shake a snow shovel at. Here, retirees can revel in the scenic beauty of the great outdoors, from hiking trails where you can trek your way to stunning waterfalls, to the fun and friendly community spirit that will make you feel right at home. In addition to being a great place to stay fit, this quaint town of around 7,400 residents is slowly emerging as an idyllic place to retire in peace and tranquility. In January 2024, The Travel ranked 10 small towns in Maine where you can retire for less than $2,000 a month, and Caribou bagged the coveted number 1 spot. They noted how Caribou is the cheapest small town to retire in Maine. Alongside offering an amazing blend of rural and urban lifestyles, it boasts an excellent housing market value compared to the national average and a relatively low crime rate. According to Neighborhood Scout, Caribou is safer than 65% of other U.S. towns and cities. Here, your chance of becoming a victim of a violent crime is 1 in 1,488, and your chance of becoming a victim of a property crime is 1 in 169. So, you can enjoy your leisurely strolls morning or night without having to worry about those pesky criminals. Number 4. Clinton, Massachusetts. Nestled in Worcester County, Clinton, Massachusetts is the kind of town that embraces you like a favorite old sweater. Familiar, comfortable, and oh so laid back. Established as a mill town in the 19th century, Clinton was the textile powerhouse of the region, swaggering, vibrant factories that hummed with activity and echoed the sounds of industriousness. Today, its population has settled into a cozy rhythm, making it an inviting spot for retirees looking to escape the hustle and bustle. With its charming downtown area where everyone seems to know each other and the local diner serves up breakfast all day, you'll feel right at home in no time. Just imagine sipping your cup of coffee while debating the merits of who makes the best apple pie because in Clinton, that's serious business. According to World Atlas, Clinton is one of the most welcoming towns to retire in Massachusetts. They noted how the town has a beautiful blend of the new and the old, with the Clinton Historical Society maintaining various resources with vital information and landmarks about the past. They also stated that investing in property costs around $392,500 in Clinton, a relatively budget-friendly rate considering it is an hour's distance from Boston. In terms of the cost of living here, PayScale reported that transportation expenses like bus fares and gas prices are 3% lower than the national average, and grocery prices are 2% lower than the national average. More money for those famous all-day breakfasts. Number 3. Delray Beach, Florida. Tucked away on Florida's stunning southeastern coast, Delray Beach may not have the same glitzy reputation as Miami, but it's quickly becoming the hidden gem of retirement spots. Founded in the early 1900s and originally known for its agriculture, particularly celery farming, Delray Beach has blossomed into a vibrant community infused with a charming mix of boutiques, art galleries, and pristine sandy shores. Yes, the cost of living here might be a tad higher, 21% higher than the national average to be exact, but consider it your ticket out of the chaos of city life. According to CBS News, a significant chunk of Americans are expecting to spend nearly 40 years in retirement. So, if you fall into that category, you'll surely want to make those years feel like an endless vacation, right? After all, who wouldn't want to trade their morning commute for beach walks and brunch with a side of ocean breeze? With about 1 in 8 workers planning to retire before turning 61, why not do it in a place where your neighbors are as laid back as your new lifestyle? In 2019, Delray Beach was ranked 4th on Smart Asset's list of the best cities for an active retirement. And according to True Connection Communities, there are many reasons it scored so high. They stated, Florida's village by the sea enjoys 235 days of sun per year, which is considerably higher than the U.S. average of 205 days. They also added that there's no real winter to worry about here. While the weather becomes slightly cooler at certain times of the year, you won't have to worry about slipping on ice or bundling in your parka coat and shoveling out your driveway. Number 2. Hickory, North Carolina. Hickory, North Carolina may not be the first name that pops into your head when you think of retirement havens, but trust me, this charming town is a well-guarded secret of the Carolinas, kind of like that hidden talent you have for singing karaoke after a couple of drinks. With its roots dating back to the late 1800s as a furniture manufacturing hub, seriously, sit in a hickory chair and try not to feel fancy. The town has transformed into a cozy community that welcomes retirees seeking that delightful blend of comfort and adventure. As more folks discover this underrated gem, it's swiftly emerging as a prime retirement destination thanks to a wealth of outdoor activities and a mere stone's throw from bustling Charlotte. In May 2024, Yahoo Finance ranked Hickory 7th on their list of hidden gem locations in the U.S. where you can retire for cheap. They noted how hiking enthusiasts love Hickory for its year-round mild temperatures and easy access to the Blue Ridge Mountains. They added that Lake Hickory boasts over 100 miles of shoreline, meaning retirees can relax here to fish, boat, or just sit on the dock of a cabin and watch the sunset. Lastly, they noted that buying a home here won't break the bank. At just $286,223, Homes cost 32% less than the nationwide average, leaving you more money for all of that fun at the lake. According to Rent Cafe, as well as affordable housing, utilities are 8% less pricey, and the cost of living is 2% lower than the state average and 6% lower than the national average. Number 1. Cedar Key, Florida. Nestled away on Florida's Gulf Coast, Cedar Key is a delightful hidden gem that feels like the best-kept secret of the Sunshine State. Once a bustling hub for the shipping industry in the 19th century, this charming island town has transformed into a quiet paradise where retirees can enjoy life without the stress of big city prices. Think you've got to break the bank to retire in Florida? Think again. Cedar Key offers a blissful lifestyle with stunning sunsets, fresh seafood, and tight-knit community. Picture yourself savoring oyster sandwiches at a local eatery, while the real estate prices whisper sweet nothings compared to those glitzy hotspots like Miami or Naples. In 2023, Cedar Key came third on Insider Monkey's list of the 5 best-kept secret places to retire in the USA. They stated that this quaint island in Florida is a paradise for retirees who wish to lay back and relax in their golden years. With its location only a couple hours from Tampa, Cedar Key is a great place for retirees looking to explore the beaches, seafood, and historic sites. Insider Monkey added that living costs are extremely affordable in Cedar Key at 10% lower than the national average. Moreover, they noted that the median home cost is $313,000, and there are a number of retirement communities and assisted living options that retirees can find in the city. Jump to 2024, and Cedar Key is still regarded as a prime retirement spot. According to The Travel, Cedar Key might just be one of the cheapest small beach towns to retire in Florida in 2024. With a population of around 700 people, this town stays thriving due to its emergence as a favored hidden gem for vacationers exploring the keys of Florida's Gulf Coast. These tourists are enticed by the town's recreational activities like nature trails, fishing, kayaking, and coastal guided tours, as well as the residents' stunning homes consisting of quaint cottages, single-family homes, fishermen's houses, and waterfront abodes. What about the best quiet places in Florida to retire on a budget?